my book tuning channel, Totally Spines. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing what's on my June TBR. Let's see. I've got 5 books here. 5. So I'm not going to do too much books this month. I am going to be busy for like at least 2 weeks out of the whole entire month, so I don't want to possibly bombard myself with, a lot of books. And also, I think I'm in the midst of a reading slump, so cross my fingers that it's not too bad. But yeah, so without further ado, let us get into the first book. Okay, so the first book is I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. I think I put this on my TBR last month, but I didn't get to read it. Okay, so this book is about Amy Sinclair. She comes home one night and realizes her husband is missing, and she doesn't know how to really act or how to, think as far as her husband's disappearance. But the police think she's hiding something, which is true. She is hiding something, and someone knows her secret. So she is in a predicament of her husband's disappearance and also a past that she's long buried coming back up and doing so in dangerous ways. So next book is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I've heard really good things about this. It's a duology, and if I'm not mistaken, both books, Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves, are on Kindle Unlimited, so you can definitely check it out. Oh my gosh. This text is small. Oh, wow. 500 thick. Okay. So let's see. It's a romance between an outlaw leader and a thief, and they're thrown into a cat and mouse game involving a Kingdom of the Remnant. So that's all I can really tell you. It's just the synopsis on the back is just like an introduction of the leader and a thief and 3 fierce young women that work for the queen, essentially. So it doesn't really tell you like what cat and mouse game that they're doing, really. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you what their ultimate end goal is. So I don't know. We'll see. The next book is called Shipped by Meredith Tate. It's a rivals to lovers type of YA romance, if I'm not mistaken. This is about Stella Green and Wesley Clark. They are rivals at school. They're constantly in competition with each other. And they do have some things in common, like Psychon and this popular TV show called Warship 7. And it has an online following, and they happen to be chatting with each other online using different aliases, so they don't know it's them, but they decide to meet each other at Psychon and dress up in their best cosplay. So yeah, rivals to lovers. So it's interesting to see what happens with this. The next book is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I believe there's 4 books in this series, the Naturals series. So Cassie, she is considered a natural because she's born with these particular set of skills where she is able to pick up on people's body language to determine how they feel or whatever, or determine if they're lying, or how they respond to certain things. So the FBI enlists her help with cold cases. There's also an infamous cold case involving her mother. So perhaps her solving any cold cases will help with possibly, what happened to her mom. And she meets other naturals known as, Sloan, who's better with statistics, better than she is with people. Leah, she's like a human lie detector, essentially, but she's more of a pathological liar, really. Michael, I started reading this, truthfully. And Michael is, he's one of those people that you're scared of. It would be one of those type of people that you'd be scared of. Like, he's so nice. He will smile in your face, kind of, but he will gladly stab you in your back. I am literally scared of those people. And Michael reminds me of those type of people. And then Brooding Dean. He is just like Cassie as far as reading people. But he, for some reason, does not like Cassie. He was very cold to her when they first met. So it's unclear why he is keeping her at an arm's length. So it's good to figure that out. So yeah, while they're trying to solve cold cases, it appears a new killer is striking close to Cassie, close to home for Cassie. So she's in a deadly cat and mouse game with a new killer. So yeah. And the last book that I'm trying to read for the month of June is How to Survive Your Murder by Danielle Valentine. So the main character, Alice, of course, she sees the murder of her sister, so she's going to court to testify against the accused. While she's in the bathroom at the courthouse, she is knocked unconscious by this, Sidney Prescott lookalike. And when she wakes up, she's back at the Halloween party where she saw her sister be murdered. So with this option, it seems she has until midnight to save her sister, or she might become a victim of herself. So this is it. So yes, those are my books for the month of June that I'm trying to read. Cross your fingers that I actually read them this time. And yeah, if you guys have any books that you are trying to read this month, let me know. Or if you did read any of these, let me know if you like them or not. Don't spoil anything. And I'll see you in the next video.